Hello, Patreon subscribers and new listeners. You are listening to Feed Your Mind, and today we will discuss some information that the Flat Earth Society doesn't want you to know. And so the Flat Earth Society was created in 1956 by an individual who was way ahead of his time, because the modern day Flat Earth movement really began picking up steam around 2014, 2015. Now, another interesting thing about this 1956 date is that this was right around the time NASA and the Antarctic Treaty was also established. And so isn't that interesting timing? First, the Flat Earth Society was founded in 56, Admiral Byrd died in 57, NASA was formed in 58, and the Antarctic Treaty was formed in 59. Check out my Edge playlist for a chronological timeline of the events that took place. And so the thing about the Flat Earth Society that you must know is that a good percentage of modern day Flat Earthers believe that the Flat Earth Society is actually controlled opposition. If they've been around since 1956, it just seems kind of like they're sitting on a ton of information about the Flat Earth, but they're not really organizing any conferences or trying to get the message out. It's just like, it really does kind of seem like if you do a search for Flat Earth, most of the general public will end up running across the Flat Earth Society. There's actually a few celebrities in the Flat Earth Society. Mark Sargent has actually been associated with the Flat Earth Society, and B.O.B. the rapper can also be found as a member on the Flat Earth Society's old webpage. They now have a new updated page, and you also have people like Obama and all the presidents and all the celebrities that mock Flat Earth always bring up the Flat Earth Society.
We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not have believed that the world was round.
And so I got to give the Flat Earth Society credit on how long they've been aware of the Flat Earth. So the Flat Earth Society was already saying that the pictures of the globe Earth are not real pictures. They're not actual photographs of the Earth. They're manipulated photos to fool the general public. And so when the Flat Earth Society was asked about the curve of the Earth seen from space, apparently they've always been saying that this was a simple camera trick that uses a fisheye lens to add curvature to an otherwise straight and flat horizon. And so one more thing I must give the Flat Earth Society credit for is how they've been quoted as saying that science was pulling a hoax on the world in order to replace religion with science. And so they definitely have some of the basics of the Flat Earth truth down. And so the Flat Earth Society could possibly be something to look into for research for an educated flat earther who wants to know a little bit about the history of flat earth and what people were saying about the flat earth back in the 1950s up until now, because the Flat Earth Society actually has a pretty reasonable database where you can look up and see all this information that they've known about the flat earth. Now, some flat earthers are against some of the information that can be found at the Flat Earth Society, but when I browsed through it, I saw a lot of information that is compatible with modern day flat earth philosophy. I believe there is some things that are a little bit sketchy, but that's really the same with modern day teachings as well, because not all flat earthers are on the same page. So I can't really knock them too much. One thing I noticed is that it seems like the Flat Earth Society has now adapted to the dome, because that was one of the main issues some of the modern day flat earthers had, is that they had this idea about the flat earth disk being in space and accelerating upwards at a certain speed. But when I look at their new logo, it almost appears as if they've now done away with some of their old teachings possibly, and maybe they've come around to the dome firmament idea. And so I want to know what you think about the Flat Earth Society in the comment section. Do you trust them, or do you think that they're gatekeepers trying to keep people away from the real information about the flat earth? And so personally, I would not send a new person that I'm trying to teach about the flat earth to the Flat Earth Society, but there is a solution. One of my patrons actually has a very impressive website where you can send newcomers to the Flat Earth information so that they can actually discover the information that got the majority of us into the modern day Flat Earth movement. And so I ask that all of you watching this video, please check out the flatearthchannel.com. I'll leave a link for it in the comment section and the description box. And when you get over there, I ask that you sign up for the email newsletters right away, because it's free of charge, and that way you can keep up to date and support a real Flat Earth website dedicated to showing you modern day information about the Flat Earth. The Flat Earth channel is a place where I highly recommend you send anybody that you're trying to teach about the Flat Earth. And plus, with all of the censorship going on with Flat Earth, this flatearthchannel.com website is very important, because it's a place where the information won't be censored. If you do a Google search or a YouTube search for Flat Earth these days, a lot of times you're going to get some pretty sketchy results coming back. A lot of the videos now that come up when you do a search for Flat Earth on Google or YouTube and stuff like that are really starting to show you videos that have nothing to do with real Flat Earth information. And so now it's more important than ever to support a website like the flatearthchannel.com, where you can find information from Flat Earth researchers like Odd TV, Rob Skiba, Dave Murphy, Eric Dubay, and much more. And everything's right there on the homepage, easy to find and very well done. There's a section for the top Flat Earth movies. There's a section for the latest Flat Earth videos, latest Flat Earth news. There's Flat Earth playlist and much more. So please stop this video right now and head over to theflatearthchannel.com and show your support by entering your email address on the homepage. And also bookmark the page and send anybody that you're trying to teach about the Flat Earth to theflatearthchannel.com. The link is in the comment section in the description box. Thank you for your support. I'm giving away free collectibles from my Feed Your Mind pop-up shop. Simply like, comment, and subscribe, and include your favorite Flat Earth proof to enter. Please chip in $1 to $5 on my Patreon page. I got some cool gifts for you over there, because a truth channel like this is going to require us to be listener supported for me to be able to continue to put out videos. Thanks for your support. Please click your notification bell. This has been another episode of Feed Your Mind. Thank you for tuning in. Signing off.